What is up, everyone, and welcome to today's reaction video. And today's reaction is the very special monthly request of my incredible Patreon follower, Rick Casey. Rick Casey, thank you so much for your continued support, both here on YouTube and over on Patreon. It means the absolute world to me to have you not only as a subscriber, but as a Patreon supporter and a member of the Discord. So thank you so much for all the support you give me and for being the incredible human being that you are. And thank you for this month's request, because to my knowledge, this is my first time hearing or checking out the group known as Sleep Token. No idea who they are. From the looks of the thumbnail for this video, I think we're leaning towards rock. I think this is going to be some rock. I have no idea though. I could put this on and it could be a sneaky little jug band for all I know. So I have no clue what I'm getting myself into here. Brand new artist to the channel, and the song is called The Summoning. So again, that a name like The Summoning makes me think rock, makes me think metal, but I could be completely wrong. So we are going to find out. We're going to get into this. As always, please check out the original video linked in the description below. Give the original a like and a comment. Subscribe to Sleep Token. Watch all the original video without my pauses and interruptions, because there's going to be a few. I'm a reactor. I like to talk. It's what I do. So there's going to be a few pauses and interruptions. So watch the original without all that. I am not a substitute for the original in any way. So please go and support the original upload. And we are going to get into this. This is Sleep Token, The Summoning. Let's go. We started off so peaceful and so nice and so quiet, and I was singing going, oh yeah, little sounds. What am I looking at right now? I can see like the fence post from like that looks like what you get at the top of fences. I don't know if it's all over the world, but here in Australia, that's what that looks like. And is that a gun down there? And I think these are legs. Is this a person? Is this an outfit? What am I? And then out of nowhere, you're gonna sucker punch me with bah, 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 bah. Okay, I wasn't ready for that, but I'm awake now. I'm ready. Let's go. He's got a really cool voice, and immediately it hits me as like the kind of music I went through my teens. You know how when you're a teenager you form what you would consider your music. It's the first time you really get your musical identity compared to music I listen to because my parents listen to it or because it's on the radio or things like that. You finally kind of sink your teeth into, this is my music and my musical identity. This was my kind of music. I got very into a lot of bands that sound like this. Like I mentioned before on the channel, people like Breaking Benjamin and things like that have a similar sound to this. His Infernal Majesty, a few other groups like that. This gives me the similar kind of vibes to that. The thing that's standing out to me though, his voice is so nice and so rich and has such a good, he's got that kind of same vibe to it that Breaking Benjamin bring to their songs of like, it's almost like I'm straining or I'm in pain or I'm like, ugh, while I'm singing, and it's a really cool sound to have that a lot of these bands do, and he pulls it off really well. The thing that's tripping me up though is that the pacing of the music, it's not that it feels like it's in conflict with the vocals, it's just that it's taking me for some reason longer to wrap my head around the beat that the music's coming in at compared to where the vocals are sitting in it. And I'm sure that as the song goes on, I'm going to slip into that pocket and it'll all feel right. And after a couple of times of listening to it, it'll just seem so natural and how the song should have always been. But at the moment, it's just like, again, it's not quite that it feels like the music is in conflict with the vocals, because there are parts when they sync up perfectly and it just feels right, but there's just something there occasionally. It's like a hurdle to get over, if that makes any sense at all. It's those moments. It's where it's like you set into kind of a beat and then there's that little breakdown, and it just kind of feels like there's not quite enough gap in the vocals to put that in there, and the vocals come in right as it's finishing. I don't know. I'm not complaining. It's just something that's kind of the occasionally with songs like this, it takes me a little while to get into the pacing of them. The way that he went up into those high notes there was stunning. I was not expecting him to flip up into those real high notes at the end of each part of that chorus. First of all, the way that the note was held and the chorus came in over it was really, really cool. But yeah, that slip up into that high note was wicked. Also, I don't know what this character is, but we have creepy face, demonic horns, what look like bone shoulders, a full-on gun, and it looks like it's swinging like a mace or something with this big fur thing on its back. It's a badass character, whatever it is. Like, I want to play this thing in either D&D or like on a video game. This song is wild. This song is absolutely wild. I'm not complaining. This song is an absolute trip, because we go straight from, we sit in the pocket of one style, and then out of nowhere we shift into something completely different, and then just as we sit in that pocket we slip into something again so different. Like, I don't think I've ever heard a song go straight from rah, 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 full on scream angry lyrics into this. I don't even know what to say. This is blowing my mind in terms of just how quickly we're moving through styles. And at first I've just realized that, like, this is going to be such an obscure reference, and I apologize if no one gets this, but I'm currently watching the TV show The Vampire Lestat. I'm obsessed. And even before that, I was obsessed with the old Anne Rice movies, including Queen of the Damned, which has one of the best rock soundtracks ever. Average movie at best. Great soundtrack. The start of this song, that start section, that's where it felt like it should have been. It felt like that start section could have come straight off the Queen of the Damned album, because all of it had this kind of, I'm in pain, but I'm being sexy, and I'm a rock star, all at the same time vibe to it. And it was all kind of sung seductively, but also like I'm in pain. And it only clicked when we came into this other section where he started whispering, and I was like, that's the vibe that it's giving me. That is the vibe it's giving me. For those who got that reference, I thank you for being here. For those who didn't, don't worry about it. Go and listen to the Queen of the Damned soundtrack, though, if you like this kind of music. Great songs. Let's keep going. when he flips into those high notes, it's just stunning, just absolutely stunning. His voice is so damn impressive, and if it's the lead singer that did that screaming section as well as this singing, so damn impressive. We just went from I'm singing in my chest voice into so like I don't know where that stopped and where we started going into I'm doing these big high belting notes now, and I don't know where these big high belting notes stopped and we went into I'm screaming now. I like the way that moved through there. I don't know if it was if it was him just singing straight through that, or if it was multiple vocal tracks layered on top of each other to give that effect if you don't know where one ends and one starts. But that was sick. Again, each time I just lock in and go, okay, I've got it now. We can headbang to this bit, and then it changes and it's gone again. Every time. The way they've built this song is so cool because it doesn't feel like it follows the convention of normal songwriting. It doesn't feel like they've gone, okay, a song has to go verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, done. You know, it doesn't feel like they've done that. They've gone, okay, so we'll have a full breakdown here, then we'll go into a soft section, then we'll come into this section. Like, there's the one part of this song, and it's the part that I was talking about at the very start of the song, and then the very start of what I believe was the second verse, where even as I'm listening to it, I can't find the right beat to be, like, headbanging along with it. I'm like, okay, I kind of have to sway from side to side, but then there's occasional moments where I want to headbang to it, and my body just doesn't know what to do with it, so I'm over here looking crazy. But then it gets to that part, and I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. But then as quickly as that sets in, it's gone again, and you're like, oh, okay, now we're swaying. This would be wild at a concert, because what would the crowd be doing this whole time? You would go so quickly between doing one thing to, and now we're all staying here with our lighters out, and back to headbanging, guys. It feels like a lion dance in a rock song. Let's go. Can I just say for a second how interesting this video is, in the fact that all this has been is this character, or this armor, or whatever it is. It's just this statue. Let's call it a statue. This statue standing there as we pan around it. That's all the video's been. There has been nothing, and yet it's captivating. Like, we've shone red lasers on it now, and it sounds like for that to be the main thing that's happened is, okay, now that we're through all that, we'll shine red lasers on it. And yet it's made for an interesting video clip, because I keep looking at this character and I would love to see what this thing looks like in good lighting. I would love to be able to walk up and actually examine this thing, because it's a really cool character design. Have we changed genres again? My guy. My dude is just doing music throughout the ages. He's just going through, okay, let's just find me a list of the different subgenres of rock, and I'm going to work my way through all of them. Because this has that, like, funky kind of rock sound to it. What even?
Or are you really here to cut me off? Or maybe just to turn me on? 'Cause these days I would be lying if I told you that I didn't wish that I could be your man. Or maybe make a good girl bad. I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail red in the blue. Something you say or something you do. The taste of the divine. You got my body flesh and bone. The sky above, the earth below. Nothing to say and nowhere to go. The taste of the divine.
Yo. I don't even know where to begin with that. Where to even begin talking about that. Like, we're gonna make a song. First of all, the video clip's gonna be like a Digimon crossed with a suit of armor, crossed with a transformer, and things just gonna pan around it. The song itself, we're gonna just take every genre you can imagine and put them all into one song together and just move through them as suddenly as possible. Like you would just be waving your lighter in the air, and then suddenly it's time to headbang, and then we're gonna put the end part of it just being the kind of rock that makes you feel sexy and dirty all at the same time. You kind of want to bump and grind to a little bit, even though it's a rock song. I think it's that particular kind of guitar, that wow wow guitar, it's just a little bit sexy, isn't it? But this was awesome. This was so cool. And again, I love that they kind of sit there and go, conventional writing. No, we're not doing the basic. We're not doing what everyone expects. We're not doing that. We're doing our own style. We're doing our own thing. And that's what this feels like. This feels like them just going, hey, who says we can't put all that in a song together? Who says we can't? This was so cool. I'd be very curious to see what else Sleep Token does. And if it's all like this, where it's like, hey, you can't lock them down into a single genre, even for one song. I'd be so curious to know. But incredible vocals, really great instrumentation. They are an incredibly talented band. But yeah, this was just an absolute journey to go on. This was insane. Yo, please jump in the link in the description. Go to the original video and give it a like and a comment, and subscribe to Sleep Token. Also, leave a like and a comment on this video and subscribe to this channel, because it helps out the channel so much I can't even begin to tell you. And if you're able to and you want to support me even further, check me out over on Patreon. Over there, I do weekly polls for the reactions I do here on the channel. I also do weekly TV show reactions, a monthly movie reaction, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel, just like Ricasey did today. So check all that out over on my Patreon. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have yourself a fantastic day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.